is about starting? You think it's good for you to get in a rhythm earlier, or what? Because all the times that you've gotten in the game earlier with the starters, it didn't matter who they were, you seem to have really good games.
Yeah, I think it's way easier when you play with guys. I mean, not yesterday, but when you play usually with PG, Ross, Mello, or even Stevo, it opens the floor a lot. So if I'm starting the game, I play like 8 minutes with them. If not, I'm in the early rotation. I still can play like 3-4 minutes. So yeah, it's easy to get shots, and obviously, like if I make those, it's easier to get confidence.
So on those days that you're on the bench, you're coming off the bench. What's it going to take to get you in rhythm, similar to what was going on last night?
About the same. I mean, the last games. I mean, I've been in the rotation at minute 6, so that's still the first unit there. So that gives me, like, as I said, like 3-4 minutes with the first unit, and then I keep going for another 4 minutes with the second. So that gives me a couple threes, at least shooting threes, and if I score them, that gives me the extra confidence I need to keep hitting them.
Yeah, fair to say. I mean, have you always been like a rhythm player? The more shots you get, the more you get into a rhythm.
Yeah, obviously all the shooters, I think they are the same. So if I can get 10 threes a game, I will take it.
Alex, as a team, you all had 40 free throw attempts, I think 37 three-point attempts, 31 shots in the paint. Not that many of those kind of non-paint twos. Why were you all able to generate those kind of high-efficiency shots last night?
Just keep moving the ball. I think tagging the deep paint is always important, and once you put foot on the paint, the defense is going to converge, and you're going to find the open threes. So the non-paint twos are also with the lowest percentage shot on the game. So we have to take less of those and more like threes or in the deep paint.
Alex, you're always going to keep shooting because you're a shooter, you know, and you tend to have a pretty good solid to good three-point percentage. But what does it do for you when you're playing defense the way you are right now, and moving your feet and able to stay on the floor defensively the way you are?
I'll say it's just about positioning. I just realized I was a little bit late on rotations. I don't know why. Maybe it was not in the best shape, or knee problems through the year. So lately I've been feeling way better. So I'm feeling faster, and I'm able to go and help my teammates when they needed to, and that gives my teammates confidence to help me when they need it.
How does that affect your confidence when you're able to contribute defensively?
I mean, a lot. I mean, you see, like, maybe you get some steals, sometimes you get some rebounds, or you do a nice help and you touch the ball, and that gives you confidence. I mean, maybe not like a scored three or a dunk, but I mean, you see, like, your teammates being happy for you because you put the work in, and yeah, that gives you confidence to be better in offense.
Obviously, you're a very different player than Andre. You're going to bring different things. Do you feel like if you could just close that gap a little bit defensively, it makes it easier for him to start? He'd put you out there with those guys? Yeah,
I think so. I mean, Andre's probably the best defender we have, and I'm way ahead from him. But I'm working on it, so I know it's not my strength, but I think I'm getting better. I'm working on it every day, and I'm trying to help the team so much as I can.
Alex, what have you seen from Raymond as far as his decision making? His assist to turnover ratio has been really solid all year long.
I mean, he's 30-some. I don't know exactly, but yeah, he's been in the league for around a lot of years, and he knows how to play. So I think he does a really good job just knowing each other. So he knows, like, where you're gonna be, like which kind of shot do you like the most, and he's trying to find you. And I mean, I've been playing with him second unit for most of the year, so it's been great.
So he's old.
A little bit.
Watch it.
Yeah.
You
He'd be my father.
You got to come back for Steven ripping on you at point guard?
Nah, I'm not gonna say anything. He should not practice threes after the game. Just start practicing free throws. It kind of sucks.
That three-pointer you took over Gasol last night was really deep. I mean, you probably didn't have time to think about it, but what was going on there? I mean, did you see him?
I saw that three this morning, and I didn't know it was that deep. And I thought, like, Mark was like further away from me.
Yeah.
It was really close. So I think, I mean, at that part of the moment, I had a mismatch, so I knew I was going to shoot, and probably I just saw the rim. Yeah.
You,
Probably.
oh, sorry.
No,
Alex.
no, it's okay.
Oh, you've gotten some screens, or you've gotten some looks from three this year, while setting screens off the ball, and then you kind of flare out to the 3-point line and you get shots out of that. When you're catching and shooting in those scenarios, is it a little bit different from like an angle perspective, balance perspective, than when you're running off screens?
Yeah, it's kind of hard because you're running not towards the rim. You're not running backwards most of the time. So you got to be like get deep a little bit more and use more of your legs. But still, like I think that's one of the shots I practice the most on every day. So that's like easy shot for me.
Do you feel like that's been a good way for you to open yourself up for some
Yeah,
threes?
yeah. Sometimes, like especially with Steve-O and Russ, we run that kind of play, and you can read like if they're gonna read, you can slip out. If you can set a screen and make your guy help, so you get a wide open three. It's kind of hard to defend, so I really like that play.
Anyone else?
Cool.
Thanks, Alex.